Hi, good morning students. So today we're going to talk real quick about plant adaptations. So you can see I have a few different plants here. Now, plant adaptations also deals with their structures and functions. They need to adapt to their environment to help them survive. So you can see that all 5 of these plants do have some similar structures, such as they all have leaves, but their leaves are completely different sizes and shapes. And the reason for that is actually because they've adapted to different environments to help them survive. Such as this one right here has really tall, long leaves, and the reason for that is possibly it needs to reach up higher to get sunlight. Now this one right here is a little bit shorter. Now it is a younger plant as well, but these plants usually do not grow to be that tall. They usually spread out wide to try to get the sunlight. So you can see that these two plants are already different, even though their leaf shape is slightly similar, but this leaf shape is actually a little bit thicker. It's almost like the aloe vera plant. This one right here, this one's usually a bit shorter, but this one also has more of a waxy coating similar to the aloe vera plant and cacti. This one right here is also still pretty young, but it is growing. But the thing you need to see here is the different leaf shape. So far they have been completely different. And of course this one right here, it is blooming, but you can also see that its leaves are actually very close and lower to the ground and around the stem. So all of these do have different things. Now of course some of these plants have a more emphasis on having a stem so it can grow and help create another structure, like the flowers. All plants do need some sort of flower that helps them pollinate so they can make more seeds and help them reproduce and keep their species alive. They need to make those seeds so they can keep their species going. So another thing is that they do have a root system. That would be another structure that they need to know, or they need to have. So of course, I'm not going to start digging into the pots here, guys. I don't think that would be good. I don't want to make a huge mess, but this one right here, this one, since it's similar to the aloe vera plant and cacti, it has a wider spread of roots, so it doesn't try to go down with its roots. It tries to spread out. So the reason why is to help it gather as much water as it can, because it's usually found in a drier area. Now this plant right here usually has roots that go more down instead of spreading out, and the reason why is because it doesn't need to worry about the drier climates that this plant would need to survive in. This plant is usually found in wetter climates compared to a desert there you would find like the aloe vera plant or any other cacti or succulent plants. This one would be the same thing. It would also need more water, and it would usually not be found in those. Now I just want to go over it and summarize real quick. All these plants have different adaptations even though their structures are the same, but their structures do not look the same because they've had to adapt to different environments. Now the functions of these, such as the leaves, the stems, and the root systems, are all very similar. They're all trying to do the same things. They're all trying to help keep the plants alive, whether it's like the leaves to absorb sunlight, that would be its function, or to take in carbon dioxide, that would be another function of the leaf, to help plants go through photosynthesis, as well as roots, so they can help them absorb nutrients from the soil. That would be another function. Also to absorb water, again another function, to help them go through photosynthesis as well. Remember, photosynthesis is very important for plants because that is how they create their own food, as well as create oxygen and put that back into the atmosphere for animals to breathe and us. So it's very important for plants to do that. The function of the structure of like a stem for plants would be to help keep it up, keep it strong so it can keep growing taller and getting bigger.